Hello again. Now, I'd just like to show you some of my most recent Blu-ray purchases. And the first one I got is this one, Something Borrowed, which stars Kate Hudson. I haven't actually watched any of these yet. Some of them I have seen before, but I haven't actually watched any of these Blu-ray versions yet. So I can't really comment on the picture quality or anything. But that's the first one. I haven't seen this film before, but it looks good. I usually like Kate Hudson's work. Next we have Obsessed with Beyonce. It's sort of a thriller, and I have seen this one, but it was a while ago. I found it to be well produced. It was I remember it was pretty well lit, as far as I can remember. I always like films that are like really well lit with bright colours, and so you can see everything clearly and everything. And this one didn't disappoint in that department. And it's got plenty of chills and spills and suspense as well. So that's a good one to pick up. And I got all these at bargain prices. Most of them were actually second hand. Some of them are actually new, but some of them are second hand as well. I haven't seen this one either, which is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. As you can see there, that's the boy in the striped pajamas. And it's about a boy that's in a concentration camp. And I guess he becomes friends with somebody on the other side of the fence. I haven't actually seen it, so I'm just guessing, judging by the picture on the front. Those two must become good buddies or something. But I look forward to watching it. Just remember, I haven't showed any of the insides of these. Not that there's probably too much to see. It's not easy opening boxes with one hand. I've seen some people on here seem to be a dab handers at opening the boxes with one hand. But I'm no expert at it. Next we have Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. I've seen this before, but I haven't watched this Blu-ray version. And it got panned by the critics, but I found this film to be pretty good actually. And it's got Mark Wahlberg in it, and Paul Giamatti is in there somewhere as well, playing an orangutan, I think. I didn't actually know he was in it. Even when I watched it, I didn't spot him in the film, obviously, because he's dressed as an orangutan, so he looked a bit different, I would say. Next we have Beautiful Creatures. This one stars Jeremy Irons, and Emma Thompson's in there somewhere as well. I don't know much about this one, but it looks like it might be decent. See if I can open the case. And it's got a picture on the disc. I do prefer it when the discs have pictures on, rather than just like a silver blank disc with just the title. That's always a bit boring. Another thing I hate is this is San Andreas. This one I bought brand new. It's the 3D version, and I haven't actually watched this yet either. I have seen the film, but I haven't watched this disc yet. So I've yet to check it out. Forgot what I was saying now. Next we have Anchorman 2. The Legend Continues. I've heard this got bad reviews as well, so I've yet to check it out for myself to see what it's like. But I got this one at a bargain price, second hand as well. Next we have That's What I Am with Ed Harris. And you know, if you notice, this one is in a slimmer case than the rest, because UK Blu-rays are usually in thicker cases, but this one's in a thinner one for some reason. You get the odd company sometimes that releases them in slimmer cases for some reason. Not sure what that reason is. Oh, I just remembered what I was saying before. Or did I? Oh yeah, Universal Blu-rays. I don't like how they have those menus with just the symbols on, instead of saying play feature, special features and all that. They've just got like symbols with no words telling you what they mean. I hate those menus. I think they need to get rid of those menus. Now this one's called 12 Rounds with John Cena. I think he's most famous for being a wrestler, and he was also in a film called The Marine, I think, which had a sequel. This one I got because it looks quite interesting. And I bought this one new, but it was at a bargain price. So I thought, why the hell not? It was worth getting a hold of. Looks like it's got plenty of action sequences and explosions and all that type of stuff. So it should look good on the projector on the big screen. Next we have Jon Favreau's, not sure how you pronounce his name properly, but he directed it and he stars in it, which is Chef. I got this one second hand at a bargain price as well. So I've yet to check this film out. I haven't got a clue what it's about, apart from I know it's about food and cooking and stuff. And somebody else on here, on one of the reviews, says make sure you've had something to eat before you watch it, because you might get seriously hungry with all the food on display in the film. Next we have Something About Mary. The film I have seen, but I haven't watched this Blu-ray version yet. I think everybody knows what the film's about. Don't think there's anyone around that still hasn't ever seen Something About Mary. I heard the transfer is not brilliant, so I'll just have to see for myself what it's like eventually. Next we have Killer Elite with Jason Statham, Robert De Niro and Clive Owen. I got this one brand new. It was at a knockdown price. So I'm not sure what this one's going to be like, but hopefully it will be pretty good. Next we have Real Steel, Hugh Jackman. Haven't seen this one either. Like I said at the start of the video, I haven't really seen many of these films. I've seen the odd one, but I haven't watched any of the discs yet. And I wasn't initially going to buy this film, but a friend of mine recommended it. So I thought, since it was only about a £5, I thought, why not? I may as well check it out. And it's got quite a few special features on the back. But I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't really read them properly, unfortunately. So sorry about that in advance. And last we have As Above, So Below, a horror film set in the catacombs or caverns underneath Paris. I've heard that it was supposed to be pretty good, and this was also only a £5 from Asda. They had quite a few good ones for £5 at one point. Well, at a few points, but they don't have them anymore now. So don't rush out to Asda looking for these, because they probably won't have them. Anyway, that's basically it. So thanks very much for watching once again, and I shall catch you later.